Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Sunrider Vitashake call with Trudy Stolting and Diana Walker. And I just want to welcome everybody on this call, and we will have questions at the end of it. And it will be only about a 20-minute call webinar. This is what we were aiming for. So I want to introduce Trudy first. Trudy, tell me how you found Sunrider.
Hi, Diana. I had a really great friend approach me about Sunrider when I was having some challenges. And I really wasn't very interested. Had been trying a lot of alternative things and doctors and medicine. And she didn't really catch my attention until she said, these are whole foods. And she said they're all based on the philosophy of regeneration. Large combinations, a large variety of whole foods. And you know what, food really resonated with me. I thought, yes, I know that I'll give it a try. So I gave it a try, and my body just started to do some of its repair work that it needed to do, and my energy came back. And so having my energy and my vitality back was a really great thing. And I love it. I've been honestly loving these foods for 21 years and love sharing them with other people and helping other people with them as well. So that's how I got started.
Thank you, Trudy. And you're the one that introduced me 20 years ago to the wonderful Sunrider products. I at first thought that I knew everything because I had studied naturopathy way back in the 1970s. And I was pretty healthy, but I did have mood swings. I did have aches and pains when I woke up in the morning in my hips and various other getting old kind of things. But after my first New Plus, the next day I didn't have any pain in my hips anymore. And I just seemed to have a little bit more energy. So then I started looking into it more, and I started the Cali tea, and that got me off 8 cups of coffee a day. And I started the Beauty Pearl, and that helped me to be much more balanced and calm. And then each product that I used had a powerful effect compared to all the vitamins and herbs and things that I had in my cupboard. I had hundreds of dollars worth of other stuff. And but these worked, and they've worked for 20 years for me. So what we're talking about today is actually Vitashake. And Vitashake is the new, a newer product, right, Trudy? And Vitashake is the one that that we're emphasizing today. It also has New Plus. The New Plus is the original product that Tei-Fu Chen, the founder of Sunrider, had for nourishing your body. And this is the product that also adds in fiber and multiple vitamins and minerals and probiotics. So you get everything in the one package. And my favorite is the strawberry Vitashake, which is, yeah, so I've got both of them here. So the strawberry Vitashake. And then there also is the cocoa, but Trudy's going to talk more about the cocoa and how she eats it. And I'll first tell you some of the benefits of this, our energy, and it also can help your digestive system. It can be almost a full meal replacement, which is what I love, because in the morning I'll pour it into my cup. I got this beautiful cup from my son when I was visiting him in Grand Cayman Islands. I love you, Mom. And so I'll put this whole package in there, and I don't think you can quite see it, but anyway, in here I have a full package, and I poured it into half a cup of Cali tea, hot Cali tea this morning. And then I pour in a few drops of our Sunrider stevia, as well as sometimes, not every time, I'll have our quinine in there too. But to make it really, really easy, just pour this into hot water, stir it up, and drink it in the morning. And it carries you through usually till lunchtime. Yeah. So Trudy, do you have more to share?
Oh, Diana, my very favorite is the cocoa Vitashake. You know, for anyone who's got a little bit of a chocoholic in them, this is just delicious. And I love to put it into a cup of hot Cali tea, because that's my favorite. I add some stevia just like you do. And I put in a package of cocoa Vitashake and stir that up. And it's like a creamy hot chocolate. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous food. Everyone I've served to it that way all goes, and they're taking a taste of it. And I feel so well with it. It's got all of the vitamins and minerals, 1/3 at least of all the vitamins and minerals that you need for a day, right in that package. So I use it for a meal replacement. I have that for breakfast. That's a wonderful breakfast for me. If I can't have it for breakfast, then I'll have it for one of my other meals during the day. And fueled, because it's whole foods, it just gives me excellent energy and vitality to just keep going 4, 5, 6 hours. Like I'm still just wonderful, even energy and great mental clarity, which I love.
That's awesome. Yeah. And for me, that's the same thing. When I have this in the morning, I usually it's around 8 o'clock, and then I go to a double aquafit class quite often, an hour and a half. And I'm not even hungry until noon or 1. So that's why we love this. And I'm going to bring up one of our pictures here that we have about Vitashake. And it's this one. Eat this, not that. So eat Vitashake. Vitashake is a whole food based formula, and it has fewer than 100 calories, no cholesterol, very low sodium. And even though this is in powdered form, it is a whole food, because Teifu Chen is so careful to keep everything in its whole food format. It's not isolated. Just like so many people are using the whey protein isolate or even soy protein isolate, and that's not a whole food. Your body does not know how to digest and utilize every vitamin and mineral there. That's why the Vitashake is so unique and so powerful. And so not that, we don't want an egg McMuffin. It has a 300 calories, high cholesterol, and very high sodium. The diets that are heavy in sodium can cause blood pressure to rise. High blood pressure is a risk factor for a heart attack. So, and Trudy, you had something else that you were saying earlier about that.
Yeah, I mean, an egg McMuffin is absolutely delicious, I have to admit. But I think I probably had one in my life. But I'm married to a diabetic. And if he ate an egg McMuffin for breakfast, what happens is the white bread spikes his blood sugars. It's like consuming simple sugar. And it really is hard on a diabetic. And so it's not great food for breakfast. Again, my husband starts the same the same way that I do, with either a New Plus or a Vitashake. And that's our fuel in the morning. And it lasts us a whole morning. And it's really gentle for him with his challenges with his health. So
great.
Really, really great.
I think somebody maybe should mute themselves. There is a mute button on there. I can just hear something in the background. And I want to put up Trudy's delicious Vitashake recipe. So I've got to find that. Yeah, here it is. And
I'll just talk about it while you're putting it up, Diana.
There you go.
I found this recipe for making the absolutely delicious pudding. And it's really great. It's really simple. I've got a bullet, and so I just throw everything in my magic bullet. I put a banana, I peel an avocado, take the pit out of it, and throw in the ripe avocado, half a cup of almond milk. You could use rice milk if you choose. A package of Vitashake Cocoa, 2 tablespoons of the really bitter cocoa powder, the real cocoa, half of a teaspoon of vanilla. And then I just sweeten it with Suncare. We have Suncare in Canada, but in the United States, it's called Sunectar. I sweeten it to taste. So, I put a good squirt of it in there, and I may even add more. I blend it all in the blender, put it in lovely little glass serving dishes, sprinkle a little coconut on top or a little bit of almonds on top, and serve it. And everyone I've served it to just goes, oh, this is just delicious pudding. And they have no idea that they're eating whole foods and a wonderful raw food meal, a dessert, which is really healthy.
Fabulous, Trudy. That's so inspiring.
You could even make it for breakfast if you wanted. It would be a guilt-free breakfast that's absolutely delicious.
Isn't that amazing? We're so lucky, and it's so easy. That's what's important for me. I have to have it easy.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not running around the house trying to get my kids out to school or anything like that, but I just seem busier than ever. And I wanted to share another one. Now this is
I love this girl with her technology.
yeah, it's working good. So can you see my screen with the
We
Sunrider?
certainly can.
Okay,
All the benefits of Vitashake.
so these are, I'm just going to read them out. Satisfies hunger. It's high fiber, healthy plant protein, easily digested, delicious in chocolate or strawberry. It can be a meal replacement. You feel more energy. It's so convenient, and it's easy to include in a weight management plan.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've covered a lot of the rest of it here, but let me see.
You know, we've given some little ideas of how to mix it, but honestly, if you're in a rush, or if you're a working mother, or you are out of home and stuff, all you need is to get a bottle of water, put your Vitashake in it, give it a shake, and you've got a meal right there. And you don't have to get fancy with it. I just like it in a hot Cali tea or a hot Fortune Delight tea, but it's so convenient. You can have it any way that you can get it in you to have that super nutrition and make it simple for yourself.
Exactly. And it's actually what I think is also really important, what it does not contain. The Sunrider Vitashake does not contain no artificial sweeteners, no artificial ingredients, no chemically processed ingredients, no animal-based protein, no cholesterol, no isolated protein, no isolated vitamins and minerals, very low sodium, very low sugar, does not contain whey protein or isolated soy protein. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's you see advertised so often, Boost and these other drinks that are given, especially in hospitals and healthcare facilities.
And you know, everyone in the family can eat this.
Yes.
You know, from children to elderly, it's very digestible, and it's very simple to feed to anyone, like to have this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the body cannot digest protein drinks because they are usually made from isolated protein. So that's the magic of Vitashake, because somebody is actually moving dishes around. Could you please mute yourself?
If you scroll down to the bottom left of your page, there will be a pop-up menu comes out, and on the very left, it will have a little sign that says mute, and you can click on that and you'll be muted. Thank you.
Or they may be on the phone, so I think they'll have a mute button. So that's great. So we've been almost 15 minutes, and I think that oh, hi. There's Becky.
Hi, Becky. Can you mute yourself there, girl?
Or unless she wants to ask a question. No. Okay, that's perfect.
Welcome.
I think that I'm going to stop the recording, and then we'll still have time for questions.